Let this circle represent $1 million. Then, $10 million. Then, $100 million. And finally, $1 billion. Now, imagine someone like Jeff Bezos, whose wealth multiplies all these circles by over 100 times. And then, this is you. Working hard. Studying. Surviving. Watching the numbers in your account fade before the month ends. Debt, rent, bills, taxes, they chase you like shadows. And somewhere between your paycheck and your next paycheck, you start to wonder, how did they do it? How do some people seem to play life on an entirely different level? Were they just lucky? Born rich? Smarter? Or is there something deeper, something psychological, that separates those who stay stuck from those who rise? We grow up believing that money is earned through effort. That success equals salary. That the system is fair if you simply work hard enough. But here's a truth that's hard to swallow: hard work and wealth have never been the same equation. Think about it. The janitor and the CEO both work hard, but the system doesn't pay for effort. It pays for value. And value is not what you think it is. Value is perception. It's psychology. It's what the market believes your time is worth. The cleaner's value is seen as limited, easily replaceable. The CEO's value is seen as amplified, rare, leveraged, scalable. The lesson here isn't that the world is unfair. It's that the world rewards leverage, not just labor. You've been taught to trade your time for money, a system that caps your growth from the very moment you begin. Why? Because time is finite. Once you spend an hour, it never returns. Let's do some quick math. If you make $20 an hour, working 40 hours a week, for 50 weeks a year, it would take you 24 years to earn $1 million. And that's before taxes, inflation, and sheer exhaustion take their cut. The cost isn't just financial. It's existential. You are trading your most precious, non-renewable asset, your time, for a currency that loses value faster than your energy does. We were taught to chase the paycheck instead of building the equation that produces it. That's why most people never escape the loop. So, what is the real equation? Here's the truth the wealthy understand intuitively: wealth doesn't come from time, it comes from value multiplied by scale. The rich don't necessarily work harder. They solve problems that matter, at scale. If your idea saves one person 5 minutes, it's a nice gesture. If it saves 1 million people 5 minutes, it's revolutionary. That's the hidden formula of wealth. Wealth equals problems solved, multiplied by scale, multiplied by leverage. Think about the titans of our time. Jeff Bezos didn't get rich by packing boxes faster than anyone else. He solved $1 billion problem: convenience. He made it possible to get almost anything you want delivered to your door. Elon Musk is tackling energy and mobility. Oprah Winfrey built an empire by solving the deep human need for connection and meaning. Each one built their wealth not by chasing money, but by solving the psychological needs of others: our desire for safety, our need to save time, our search for identity, and our craving for belonging. This brings us to a crucial point: most people are chasing the wrong thing. We chase money emotionally. We want the status it brings. We want an escape from our current reality. We confuse our wealth with our self-worth. But real wealth begins the moment you detach money from your ego. You can't attract what you secretly fear. You can't grow what you worship from a distance. The rich see money as a tool, a servant that works for them. The poor often see it as a master they must serve. That single psychological divide is what shapes every financial destiny. So, how do you start building this new equation for yourself? It's not about finding a get-rich-quick scheme. It's about psychological architecture. Here's how it works. First, perception: what problem are you genuinely solving, and for whom? Second, leverage: can your solution scale without your constant, direct presence? Third, systems: can it run even when you're resting or on vacation? And fourth, ownership: do you control the machine, or does the machine control you? When you solve meaningful problems at scale, with leverage and ownership, money stops being the goal. It becomes an inevitable byproduct. This isn't magic. It's architecture. Wealth is designed, not discovered. When people say they want to be rich, what are they really saying? Dig deeper. They're not just dreaming of fancy cars or big houses. What they really mean is, I want control. Control over their time. Control over their energy. Control over their choices. That is the real currency of wealth. It's freedom from fear, not just freedom to spend. The beautiful irony is that money was never the ultimate goal. It was just the bridge to get you somewhere else. The final destination was always peace of mind. So let's write down the final formula, the one that truly matters. Wealth equals problems solved, multiplied by scale, multiplied by time retained. You don't build wealth by chasing money. You build it by multiplying your value, automating your systems, and fiercely protecting your time. Because time, not money, is the true luxury of the rich. Most people will watch this, nod in agreement, and then scroll to the next video. But a few of you will pause. You'll let this sink in, and you'll start to rebuild your entire equation from the ground up. If you're one of them, then welcome. You've already taken the most important step toward mastering the psychology of wealth. If this resonated with you, subscribe and keep evolving with wealth psychology. Because wealth isn't about what you earn, it's about how deeply you understand the system that earns it. Thanks for watching.